Hey everyone, Jay Cron here, CEO of Empower Network, coming to you with another opportunity to get to know some of our affiliates that are making it happen in our Rising Star series. And today we're actually going to be talking about a very important moment in becoming a rising star here at Empower Network. We're going to be meeting with Steven Garcia and talking about his all-in moment. And basically, after Steven made the decision to go all in, also talking with him about some of the experiences and some of the benefit he's been able to bring into his life using the Empower Network product line. So very, very excited to meet you today, Steven. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, thank you. And now, Steven, from what I understand, you just recently decided to go all in here with Empower Network. What helped you make that decision, and what are you most excited about?
Well, when I first joined Empower Network, and that was November the 29th of 2014, prior to that, I had been in a bunch of other different affiliate companies. And when I joined Empower Network, I decided that at that point I was going to do whatever it took to become successful, and I was going to do and follow what my mentor taught me to the T, and I wasn't going to deviate from that or try to figure out anything else on my own. So that's kind of what made me decide to go all in. But at the time when I first joined, I didn't have all the money. So I had to build up the money to do that.
Well, what I'm really excited, Steven, that you brought up, and it's one of the foundational principles for success in this industry, is we operate in an industry where you don't have the ability to attract what you want. You can only attract what you are. And so it's very much the type of an industry that if you're not taking your business seriously, it's going to be very, very hard for you to attract people that are going to take that business seriously, because it completely changes the dynamic and the interaction that you have with them. So I'm thrilled to hear that you found a mentor and that you're working with them and that you're following the plan as laid out, which is going to bring tremendous results for you. And tell me a little bit, Steven, about what all of the knowledge of learning how to market and brand yourself online, that the knowledge that is encased in our Empower Network product line, how have you been able to apply that? Because I know for you actually do online marketing as your primary day job. So tell me a little bit about that.
Great. So yeah, I'm an internet director for a car dealership out in Pleasanton, Texas. So I handle a lot of their online inventory, and I get to interact with the people who are online looking for information to help them with their purchasing decision for a vehicle. And when I first joined Empower Network, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was. Now that I've been in for about a little over 3 months now, not only was it what I thought it was, but it's a whole lot more than that. I was just looking for something that was going to help me with marketing online and generating leads and sales, which Empower Network has all that, but they have they teach you that not only should you be building your business, you should be building yourself. And I think that is one of the key things that a lot of people are missing. They're trying to build their business up, but they're not, building up their knowledge. And Empower Network Empower Network pretty much gives you everything. I like to compare it to like Walmart. A lot of times you'll go to this store to get one thing, you go to this store to get another thing. But why do that when you can go to Walmart and get everything? And I like to look at Empower Network as the Walmart. They teach you how to build your business and they teach you how to build yourself. And that's really what I enjoy most about it.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Steven, and I think that when you talk about the idea of the power of being able to build and brand yourself and begin to give people the opportunity to get to know you, to understand you personally, and move into a buying relationship with you, whether that purchase is joining your team and building an opportunity with you, or that purchase is buying a car, something that you're going to trust for your own personal transportation, your family's safety, all of those things. every aspect of an online transaction will always work better if you understand the power of being able to brand yourself in that process. So I definitely appreciate you sharing that. And tell me about what what some of your goals are in the coming year. You now have access to what I believe is the most comprehensive online library of branding yourself. What's next for you?
Well, I think I want to help other people be successful. That is my main goal, because coming from a few other different network marketing companies, I see the training that they have, and it's the stuff that they're teaching you to do will work, but the techniques are from 10, 20 years ago. So there's stuff now that can help you succeed a lot faster than what those techniques could do. So my goal is to train at least 10 people and help them become successful in generating an income online.
Excellent. Well, Stephen, I love that vision of training 10 people and helping them drive results. I know you're going to be successful in doing that because you now have access to all of the tools and the knowledge to be able to build into those people. And the other thing also here at Empower Network that I always love to talk about is, tell me about your first commission and what that felt like. That I know people, whenever they make a commission of any kind, they immediately are like, oh my gosh, it worked. So tell me about your first commission experience here at Empower Network.
Well, my first commission experience was pretty amazing, mainly because, like I've been saying, coming from other companies, it would take me forever to, once I went and generated a list and prospected, my family and friends, and I had nowhere to go. But applying the techniques that my mentor showed me, I think I was able to generate my first sale within a week of signing up, maybe just a few days more. But the amazing thing to me was this was a person that I've never talked to or had any sort of interaction with, who came across me and was asking to buy from me, instead of normally how I would have done it with other companies, is going out, pretty much spamming everywhere, looking for people to join. So I thought that was amazing. Somebody in a totally different state, signed up, purchased product from me, who I had never talked to or ever met.
Well, I have to tell you, that's a great commission story, and it's actually based solely on the vision that Dave Wood had for this company of being able to give people the opportunity to surround themselves with a team and build the business the way they want to build the business, being able to live that dream and experience the freedom that this industry can offer. So, Stephen, if you knew that this video was going to be watched by thousands of people over your time as, being featured as one of Empower Network's rising stars, talking about your all-in moment, talking about your favorite commission story, and that they may be checking us out for the first time, or they may have just gotten started in their business, or they may be just getting ready to take their business more seriously. If you knew that they could be in any of those places and you wanted to make sure that they got one thing from watching your story and your time with them, what would it be?
I think people need to, first of all, get the negativity away from you. Because I think that's one of the things that almost stopped me, was listening to the negativity from other people, saying, oh, that's not going to work, that's not going to work. If you feel that, you want to make a change in your life, you need to make a decision with yourself and say, I'm going to do whatever is necessary for me to become successful, and I'm not going to listen to these other people. I'm going to, do exactly what my mentor tells me to and not deviate from that.
There you go, everybody. everyone watching, get the negativity away from you. I couldn't agree more. Stephen Garcia, Empower Network's Rising Star interview. Stephen, thank you so much for joining us today, sharing your story, and very, very excited to be meeting you in person, hopefully coming up in the near future, and giving you the opportunity to share your story with everyone. Having built your team of 10 around you, I'm looking forward to big things coming from you, Stephen. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
You got it. Everyone, we'll talk to you soon.
Folks, obviously the income examples discussed are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication. Since we want to help you make an informed decision, we've gone above and beyond with our income disclosure document. If you want to see the average earnings, please visit the page at www.empowernetwork.com/income.php.